Hi, I grew up as a scout, and like many of my friends, nature became an important part of my life. Fighting climate change with trees was a child's dream I still believe in, but I've now understood that its biggest wall is time. By 2050, the world hopes to reach net zero. And in New Zealand, a planted tree takes 28 years to grow. Those two numbers do not fit together, right? Or maybe to reward this. The trees we are going to harvest in 2050 are already in the ground. Do you see the issue? Or more importantly, do you see the urgency? Every year a tree grows, it collects carbon, supports ecosystem, and helps reduce the impact of natural disaster. Yet, our forests are increasingly exposed to climatic risk. Look, fires is not the issue. Fires illustrate what can happen when a forest fails to adapt. If we want to keep forests part of the climate solution, we need trees to evolve faster than they grow. But what if this small stick could help us? This is an increment core. It contains the life story of a tree. Foresters already use increment cores, but obtaining detailed data from them is often expensive, slow, or requires working with disks collected after harvest. Fortunately, we are not starting from scratch. This bot, coming from Disk Robot, once transformed a process that required samples traveling across the country and several laboratories into a single 20-minute analysis of a disk. Core Bot is its successor. It will automate the process, combine multiple sensing technology, and generate high-quality data at scale. For the first time, we could understand how the wood produced by trees at 5 years old relate to the timber they become at 30. And unlike many solutions, sadly, this one aligns with economics. So to conclude, better data mean better decisions. Better decisions mean better forest management, lower processing costs, and less waste along the wood value chain. Today, CoreBot can help us make better use of the forest already in the ground. Tomorrow, it can help trees evolve faster than they grow. So join us in growing the right tree at the right place for the right purpose. That's it.
Thank you. So the idea is that the robot would go around the country and sample the trees that are currently manually sampled, and that would give you the data to better predict where to plant and how many trees to plant?
No, it's basically that when you try to refine a forest to get the right clones you will plant, you got to either cut a tree, get a disk, and scan it to get all the data you need to choose what tree you will plant next. Or the other system doing this at the moment, it takes a couple of months and $2,000 per sample to do it. So the idea is just to use these bots, so the system analyzing disk we got, to have people going across the country in the forest, and then just process this either on the field or in a lab, but just having something that is very fast and efficient. Yeah. Because at the moment, we are not able to refine the forest within years.
Can this tool be used to predict where to grow trees better and in relationship to the environment and things like that?
Yes, it's really the goal. So at the moment, we know that there are some forests that are better to grow some species compared to some others. And the goal is really to say, on one side, you've got a forest, and even more detail than the forest, you've got the climate condition in the specific location. On the other side, you've got a product and market demand for specific volumes. And it's really trying to bridge the two, saying that in that location, you will grow that tree because at the end, you can sell it very easily. And this specific location is the best one for this species. So it's really like putting data from the entire value chain together.
Thank you. Thank you.